Hi, my name is Kristen Nolan, and I, along with my buddy Kathy Murphy and our other panelists, would like to welcome you to our Freedom Revolution and launch event where we are also honoring our military service members. And we are excited you have joined us tonight because someone invited you to this call because they respect you and would love for you to know what we are up to. This will be relaxed and fun. Don't worry, you don't have to buy anything or sign up for anything. And don't worry, you do not need to be in the military to be part of this event tonight. We are just excited to share our stories and to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. We hope you enjoyed listening to our information and stories, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life needing to hear this message. We are showcasing our military members tonight because they are truly a cross-section of our nation. As former military members, we were a part of something much bigger than ourselves. And now we continue to be part of a community that is serving others and something much bigger than ourselves. And we want to highlight how we've partnered with this mission called the Healthy Living Revolution. So what does a cross-section of our military look like? There are over 325 million people in the U.S., and over 2 million people in our nation have raised their right hand and sworn to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. When you add all the spouses and the families, the number is much greater. And I have to share that Kathy and I have had the honor and the privilege of working with the Veterans Administration and Easter SEALs to do health coaching to caregivers of wounded warriors. And I am convinced that these are some of our nation's unsung heroes because they are in the fight every day supporting their warrior and the often debilitating effects of both their physical and mental injuries. And as a former nurse in the Air Force and spouse of an active duty military member, I can attest that the entire family serves and sacrifices along with the military member. Okay, so to kick it off, I'd like to ask you guys a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be challenging? Yes, I think it is. We all love to look good and feel good and live a long life. We know it's our job to try and make this happen, but unfortunately, it can be complicated and it's unpleasant and even confusing. I know when I look out there and there's so much in the marketplace, I am totally confused. And that's where we come in. I'd like to introduce you to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Kathy and I, along with the people you're going to hear from tonight and thousands of others, are part of a unique community where we're together. We are taking our health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. And the goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health, meet them where they're at, and empower positive changes along the way. So let me take you through the following 3 doorways we use to inspire healthy living around the world. The first are free resources. Next is our nutritional support. And finally, the organization that makes it all possible. There is a team at Healthy Living Revolution that has created a selection of fantastic resources for families to use. We have a wonderful cookbook of clean and easy recipes, and they're delicious. I have tried several of them. We have short webinars on trending health topics, a home fitness series, and our Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with positive body images and really good nutritional habits. I think that's the dream for every parent. You may want to take a look at these resources. So ask the person who invited you here, and they will send you the link for the Healthy Living Revolution website, which is healthylivingrevolution.com. Another doorway is our nutritional support, which is the foundation of good health. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. They're not just good for you, they're absolutely critical. And we're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings every day. but in reality, almost no one does. So let's think about it. How many days in the past week have you gotten 9 to 13 servings of fruits, vegetables, and berries? Even the best eaters usually need help. And that's why we are so thankful for the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus. And now I'm going to turn the call over and introduce you to one of my dear friends, Kathy Murphy, who is going to share with you about our nutritional support. And Kathy and I met 10 years ago while stationed together in an Air Force base in Oklahoma. I often say that the military brought us together, but it is our Healthy Living Revolution mission and community that has kept us together. Kathy is a military spouse for almost 30 years. She was a former labor and delivery nurse. She is a mom of 2 teen athletes, and she is a certified health coach and wounded warrior veteran and caregiver wellness coordinator. And Kathy, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Kristen. Super excited to be here with you guys. All right, I'm going to share with you that Juice Plus is over 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It is non-GMO and NSF certified to be pure. I love to call it a salad in a capsule. So I'm just going to share with you a couple pictures of the ingredients. You can see here that it's just fruits and vegetables that you'll note. It's important to understand the process that the fruits and vegetables go through to be encapsulated or put into chewable form. First of all, our fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than simply drying. We use the entire whole food, including peels, leaves, and seeds whenever possible, which provide much more nutrition. In an orange, for example, up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. I don't know about you, but I'm not eating orange peels very often. Ugh. It is slowly dried at low temperatures, preserving the live nutrients, and then put into capsules and chewables. So my kids love these chewables, and they come in these convenient little zip pouches. So here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven that Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world, with over 35 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. It's food, not a vitamin. So if you take a look at our label again, you'll see a nutrition facts label and not a supplement label. It's the same label you'd see on a bag of frozen broccoli in a grocery store. The government considers this food. There are no warning labels. It is safe for people of all ages: pregnant and nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. The chocolate and vanilla complete is vegan, gluten-free, whole food protein. It has fibers, amino acids, fruits, vegetables, and it's all in this shake. It's a great and quick breakfast, post-workout and recovery, or a healthy snack. The Juice Plus Omega Blend, Complete Bars, and Tower Gardens are another excellent way to help people add more whole foods to their diets as well. I love these Juice Plus Omega Blends. I've really been able to sleep well with them. And I think my mental clarity and focus, I don't forget why I walked into a room anymore. But I love these two to throw in my bag when I'm on the go. And this is one of my family's favorite things, the Tower Garden. We get to grow our own fruits and vegetables from home. We also have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10. Together, we shred the foods and habits not serving us and staying closely connected for support and encouragement. Feel free to check out www.shred10.com if you'd like to learn more or contact the person who invited you. So now is my favorite part of this presentation, is being able to share our stories. And I'm going to get started by sharing mine first. I heard about Juice Plus about 6 years ago when our son was struggling with allergies and breathing issues. I was desperately searching for ways to help him nutritionally. Of course, I turned to the internet for help, and guess what I learned? I needed to clean up our diet, get him off artificial ingredients and food dyes and preservatives, and increase his fruits and vegetable intake. He was 10 years old. That would be a challenge. So when a friend shared about the Children's Health Study, which offers free Juice Plus to children with an adult purchase, it was an easy decision, especially since Matthew loved the chewable fruit and veggie gummies. I'll be honest, it made sense to get him more fruit and vegetables in his diet, but I had no expectations of this challenge, of this to change his health condition. I'll make a long story short. We were able to get him weaned off 3 allergy pills and 2 inhalers within a few short months. And now he's a 6-foot, 190-pound football and baseball player who thrives on activity without breathing issues. As Kristen mentioned, I've been privileged to work with wounded veterans in a partnership with a local yoga studio and charitable organization in providing a wellness program to wounded warriors and their families. The program provided Juice Plus, complete shakes, yoga, and lifestyle coaching for a period of 4 months. The participants reported a variety of health improvements, which included weight loss, contributing to drastic improvements in their lab results, such as high cholesterol and diabetic A1C levels, to normal ranges. They also reported decreased pain from inflammation related to war wounds and secondary health diagnoses, such as fibromyalgia. They also reported better mental focus and clarity, decreased night terrors, which affected both warriors and their children who suffered secondary PTSD. And the list goes on. This experience has caused me to grow passionate in our mission to inspire healthy living around the world. But as a military spouse, nurse, and health coach, I've discovered a community that I'm committed to continue serving. Our military veterans and their families have sacrificed much. Now, I'd like to introduce my dear friend, Sammy Villela. Sammy served in the U.S. Army as a counterintelligence agent. Currently, he serves as a federal agent for the Department of Defense. Between both roles, he has been deployed to every crisis and contingency around the world since 1990. Take it away, Sammy.
Okay, awesome. Hey, first of all, let me say it is such an honor and a privilege to be here in this venue, sharing my story with you all, and thank you for having me. So I was dealing with issues of PTSD, and I'm talking severe depression, nightmares, survivor guilt, marital problems, alcohol, you name it. I had even lost my faith in God. I was also battling a host of health issues, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, low potassium, diabetes. I was on 8 different prescription medications for all of these issues. Then along comes Juice Plus and the Shred 10 program. To say this program saved my life or improved my physical health is an understatement. I'm off of all 8 prescription medications for those illnesses. My wife and I are still together. We shred monthly now. But what amazed me even more about this healthy living revolution was the people, the power of this community. I found that going to wellness events with this community was completely therapeutic and significantly improved my mental health, because this community is so positive, people. It's so encouraging. It's uplifting. It's loving. This community really cares about people, like genuinely. So much so that one of them even invested their personal time and energy in me by feeding my soul and reinstilling my faith in humanity and my faith in God. So following my healthy living transformation, I've embarked on a journey to raise public awareness of PTSD and provide hope where hope might be lost. Through a grassroots initiative that a team of us are starting, it is my intent to introduce Juice Plus to as many combat veterans as possible in the hopes they too can benefit from the love and support of this community, a community that literally saved my life.
Okay, that was so awesome. Thank you so much, Sammy. Your story always moves me and really fuels me to continue doing what I do. So now we're going to share a little bit about our business. We're going to talk about the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with the Juice Plus company as a business opportunity. We are paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. First, let's address 2 common questions about the Juice Plus company. How does it work? The business is open to anyone 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's $50 per year to own. We have an online office and personal website. We run our business from any device, anytime, anywhere. We earn residual income by simply sharing the Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus, they deliver it, they bill and collect from our customers, and then they pay us by direct deposit monthly. There's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus we touch is our own. All commission levels are permanent. There are no quotas or minimums, and we have the freedom to choose how fast or how slow we want to do our business, depending on our lifestyle. There is no glass ceiling or income or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries and growing. And now I'm going to pass it over to my friend Kristen to share what's so great about our company.
Okay, you guys, do you have about 15 hours? Because I think it's going to take about all that to share what's so great about our company. So I'm only going to hit the highlights here. It was formed nearly 50 years ago by our president and co-founder, Jay Martin, who is still at the helm today. And we are a privately held, debt-free, multi-billion-dollar company. We are here to stay. There is a family benefits package at the top positions, including medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions, along with one of my current favorites right now, college assistance, as we're getting our third through college. They also have a holiday bonus and a monthly expense allowance. This business can produce short-term cash or be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. And oh, by the way, what I really love is not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but healthy giving as well. It has impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through the Children's Health Study, which is a wonderful program where children ages 4 through college receive product for free with an adult order. And I have to tell you as a mom, all 3 of my kids received this, and it was wonderful. And we're also the title sponsors of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend. As a former oncology nurse, I think that it's pretty darn cool that last year, Juice Plus raised over $10 million for St. Jude's. We're highly involved in Boys and Girls Club and Volunteers of America, and our company is donating a free tower garden to every Boys and Girls Club in our nation. If you would like to hear more details about how we're making a difference in these places, contact the person who invited you tonight, because I guarantee they will love to share. Now we're privileged to hear a few of the business stories. And our first person is Lee Mariotti. Lee is a former S-16 pilot in the Air Force who served 10 and a half years before moving to Italy, where she met her husband, who was an Italian fighter pilot. She is a mom of 2 beautiful girls and is currently working at the Missile Defense Agency. Go ahead, Lee.
Oh, thank you so much, Kristen. I just want to say it's a complete and total honor to be on this call with all of you awesome heroes. Holla, you're the best, the best. Okay, so I want you guys to think about this stuff as you hear my 1-year journey on Juice Plus. I've only been with the company for 1 year. I'd like to think for you guys to think about who you know who is in a similar situation to mine. I am a working mom. My husband is gone half the time due to his job. I have young daughters age 7 and 6. I am still working on my master's degree in systems engineering. And I was struggling with allergies. And I had bronchitis when my dear friend Danette shared. So, have any of you ever struggled to know your life's passion? I did. Do you know anyone in a toxic environment at work, school, or home life? I can relate. I was in one at work when I started this mission a little over a year ago. And I'm thankful every single day that my buddy Danette let me know about this fantastic, positive community. Because sometimes change in life isn't fulfilling. Yes, even people who flew F-16s and taught NATO pilot training, who had a mission and purpose every single day, can feel that toxic environment. So I went from flying jets to flying a desk, took a cut in pay in that environment. I was away from my daughters. I had allergies. I decided to do it. I took the plunge and started to do it for the Children's Health Study so that my daughters could eat those gummies, what they call gummies, the chewables, every day. And then I got my mom on the Juice Plus capsules because she loves her wine and loves her crackers. And so I wanted to make sure she was getting her fruits and vegetables. Well, it turns out that my mom had an amazing thing happen to all of her numbers. About 6 months later, her cholesterol came down 50 points, her triglycerides reduced 100 points, excuse me, and her A1C level went down enough that she was no longer pre-diabetic. So obviously, I owed my life to Juice Plus. Now, yes, I'm busy, but I always find time to do this. So yeah, it's late here at night. I'm doing this after my children went to bed. Anybody can do it. It's so wonderful to help others and see the impact that you can bring. And then you're also earning a little bit of extra income. So I started earning enough income to help with my daughter's dance classes. I'm a dance mom. Anybody else a dance mom out there? Well, this helps pay for that, and it pays for my housekeepers and my paint and wine nights. So yeah, even though I have dual income with my husband, it's still very expensive to have all those extra things. So for me, it's a luxury to have two daughters who love fruits and vegetables, love their gummies, love eating straight off of our tower garden. And I go to bed every night happy knowing that they're sleeping without a cold or a cough and feeling really well. And I have peace of mind knowing my parents are doing better and better each and every day. So I hope that that helps someone out there just a little bit. Okay, next I'm going to introduce Mr. Alex Rivera. Alex is a former Army captain and physician assistant who made it his mission to provide the right information about what it takes to be healthy. Soon, he'll be working part-time in the ER and working full-time with his awesome wife, Peggy, to further their mission. So Alex, take it away.
Hi, thank you very much for that introduction. I really appreciate it. I think I have to go back just a little bit in order for you guys to be able to understand kind of what it's done what it's done for me as far as Juice Plus. 20 years ago, I was actually working as a professional actor in LA. I was also kind of along the coast at different theaters and then also in my hometown. And that's kind of pre-Peggy and then also around the same time that I met Peggy as well too. At that point, I secured a full ride to the University of Iowa to get a master's in acting. Fast forward a couple of years, and I realized that I actually needed to get a real job because you can't really make it on like an actor's salary, especially if you're kind of doing work here and there and stuff. And at that point, we were also just having my son Jonah, and he was just at that point to where he needed me and stuff, and I needed to make sure that I was around for him. So at that point, I got into the real estate game. Fast forward another 4 years, we were living a really comfortable life. We basically had everything that we needed. Had a nice house, had a bunch of nice cars and everything. We were going on family vacations constantly, but I felt that something was missing, to be honest with you. And my wife, Peggy, we both went to a Crown Financial Ministries class, and just think of that as basically the same thing that you would like think about as far as Dave Ramsey, but a little bit more biblical based. We came home, I think after our 5th class, and I looked at her and I said, well, I think I want to go and join the Army and serve my country. I was 31 years old, and I had no idea exactly where that was coming from, but it just seemed like the right decision at that time. 4 months later, we sold our house, we sold our cars, and I was at basic training, and I got off the bus, and I was thinking, what the heck did I just do? But to be honest with you, the Army was really good for us. It was good for me. It was good for the family for the most part. But think about it. We went from an income of $250,000 a year down to $40,000 a year. I came in as an enlisted soldier. I was a specialist. That's an E4, like an enlisted E4. Making $40,000 a year. The good thing is, though, we were actually living in Hawaii, so that kind of made up for a little bit. But I was also having to pay $6 for a gallon of milk. So at that point, we were struggling. We were seriously struggling financially, and Peggy thought that she was going to have to go back and get a job, and then we were going to have to put the kids back into daycare. And that's when we were introduced to Juice Plus by her best friend, Bree, actually. And to be honest with you, that's kind of when the gears shifted for us, and everything kind of started to kind of take off and everything. 8 years later, I'm actually leaving the military in about 9 working days, not that I'm counting, and I'm going to be a PA. So things have, things are looking up for us, obviously, and stuff. I'm going to be a PA, and I'm going to be able to get to go home, and I'm going to be able to do this business along with my wife. And so I kind of want you guys to understand that this is kind of what brings me to my point. Juice Plus brings hope. And it brought an opportunity to me, and it's brought an opportunity to so many different people that it's allowing me to be able to work part-time in an ER as a PA, and then also stay home and work my business with Peggy. And to be honest with you, it's one of those things to where I had to sit down, and I was still kind of struggling with certain things in my life as far as like, am I supposed to be a PA? What am I supposed to do? And I kind of sat down and I did a personality analysis. And I want to let you guys know that what it kind of came out, and it kind of told me what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to entertain. And without Juice Plus, and without this community, and without the income that we have, and the opportunity and the hope that Juice Plus is bringing to us, I would not be able to go home and be leaving the military short of my retirement, go home, work just part-time in an ER. I wouldn't have been able to do those things without Juice Plus. So I really want you guys to understand that Juice Plus is so much more than just vegetables, fruits and vegetables in a capsule. It brings hope, and it made a 43-year-old man feel like he has a life again, and has hope, and has a dream, has opportunities. Yeah, that's really it. Honestly, it brings me hope. It's giving me opportunities that I never thought that were going to be possible ever again. So thank you.
Wow. Alex, I've never heard your whole story, and I just don't think that I would ever get tired of hearing all the stories. It just is amazing. Okay, so I'll be honest, I was a nurse with no intentions of growing a business, but little did I know that this business would grow me. I had every intention of going back to the hospital when my children were older. I signed up really just to earn a little kickback on all the products that we were buying for our own family. But as we experienced more health improvements, I couldn't help but share with friends and family who began to share their own stories with me. And this fueled my curiosity and caused me to dig into the research that's been done on Juice Plus. As I discovered what I had gotten myself into, which was a company on a mission to inspire healthy living through education, research, and relationship building, as well as a community of servant-hearted leaders who educated me on more than how to share these amazing products, but on how to grow myself personally and as a leader. I found myself totally in love, fulfilled with a passion and purpose that I had lost when I left nursing over 18 years ago to stay home as a mom and volunteer military spouse leader. I will never regret leaving nursing for the blessing of being home with my children, but I do wish I had been introduced to this opportunity while my children were younger. I love watching all the young moms in this business sharing and offering other young moms solutions to their health and financial issues. As a military spouse, career portability is a struggle. This business is portable and seamless while we travel, PCS, and transition into retirement. I believe this business opportunity was a blessing in disguise, placed in my life at the perfect time to give me a nutrition solution that I needed to heal my family, then a community to help me transition from an active military spouse leader to a spouse of a retired military member. Retirement is often met with the loss of community, purpose, and structure, sending many into depression and anxiety as they transition into civilian life. This business helped me transition seamlessly as I was connected to many of my military spouse friends who joined this business before me, with me, and after me. We have been able to continue growing deeper friendships while serving a greater cause together. We've been able to celebrate promotions for each other, which is a twist from celebrating promotions for our military spouses. This life is much more fulfilling than I could have ever imagined. And then there's the opportunity to grow a paycheck that went from covering the cost of our own Juice Plus to covering the travel sports fees for both our kids to our mortgage and beyond. I have never been so excited about our future. My dream is to retire my husband permanently from his second career in the corporate world so we can travel the world sharing this gift of hope and opportunity with others who have no idea that this exists. I'm so grateful you all joined us tonight. If any of this spoke to you, I hope you'll connect with the person that invited you and explore the possibilities for yourself and your family. Back to you, Kristen.
Oh, thank you all for your stories. I'm kind of here getting choked up. So I was like, oh, I hope Kathy keeps talking for a little bit more until I get myself back together. Those are amazing. And I want to thank you all for taking the time to share tonight. And mostly for your service to our country and for your continued service to helping others as we inspire healthy living around the world. And I just want to share briefly that in a million years, I would have never known when our family started taking Juice Plus 6 years ago that the mission and business would become our plan A. See, we've spent many a holiday, a birthday, anniversaries apart over the past 30 years of our marriage. And as I said, my husband is still currently active duty. But I'm really excited that when my husband does finally retire, he is joining my team to help inspire healthy living around the world. This long-term wealth building has afforded us this opportunity to live a life that we've dreamed of, all because we said yes to fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and we said yes to partnering with this mission. So we want to thank you for joining us tonight, and we are excited to network with two types of people. People who are ready to take the next step in their health, whether it's to check out our free, amazing resources or to make life a little easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs around $2 or $3 a day. Kids get it for free, and it's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families. And we're also looking for anyone wanting to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference. This freedom revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. It helps hard-working professionals to have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. And college kids, they can build a side gig to help pay for school without getting a job. Both my daughters are on my team, and while in college, they are earning a stable residual income where they are not trading dollars for hours, but weaving it into their lives. And empty nesters, or as my youngest daughter refers to us as free nesters, we can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. This all takes place using a simple system within a positive, fun community we affectionately like to call our Juice Plus family. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of someone, we would love to invite them to an event like this. Just contact the person who invited you to this call. Thank you for sharing this time with us, and a special thank you to all our military members and their families serving across the world. And have a great night, everyone. Take care.